Dr. Lucy, and welcome.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Thank you so much, Jane, for inviting me to Amara Ridge Victory Gardens in Nanyuki, and the weather is fabulous.
We have Amara Victory Gardens and Amara Praise Gardens. Those are two projects in Nanyuki. And I think when you come to Nanyuki, you feel like you've come to a different part of the world.
Yes.
Amara Victory Gardens is 17 kilometers from Nanyuki town.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You're very near to Mount Kenya Wildlife Homes.
Very nice.
And Molpajeta.
Yes.
In fact, when we were driving here, we could see rhinos from the fence. And I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Good.
How deep do my pockets gotta be?
So what we've subdivided at Amara Victory Gardens and Amara Praise Gardens
is 100 by 100?
100 by 100.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
How deep? Very shallow. 400 by 100 is only, for this season, 380,000.
Is that a Christmas offer?
That's a Christmas offer.
Really?
Yes.
Man. Yes.
If you're paying in installments, it's 430,000 for 100 by 100. Yeah. For anyone who'd want to reach us, our numbers 0722 748475. You can visit us at our offices at Jewel Complex. Jewel Complex is at Resambu Roundabout, right next to TRM.
Niajiwase. TapTap Send Money Transfer has launched its app in Kenya. Send money to M-Pesa and Kenyan bank accounts. Send money quickly at the best rate. Hassle-free. Available in the UK, France, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany. Turkey too.
Hey, welcome again. We're here with you to another Friday. Hey, madam. It's another Friday, special Christmas Friday, right? With the Dime Talk shows. Welcome everyone who is joining us now. We are live on so many places, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Dime Talk Show. We are also live on your profile, Dr. Lucy, and my profile as well, and as well Africa Women in Europe profile. I think we are all over. So no one is gonna say they didn't hear this, right? So, and you might be always wondering who we are and what is all this about Dime Talk Show. I'll let Dr. Lucy introduce herself, and we are going to talk about also what is Dime Talk Show. But before she do that, I am Joy Zenz, the founder of African Women in Europe, an organization that has been formed for about 15 years, running and doing amazing work with African women in trade. They come here, women with so many hats, and I wear them gladly at any time. But this hat for today is for somebody else. Today, actually, Lucy, do you know, it's the first time we have women on this platform. We always have.
I am so excited to be hosting the first woman, yay, on our Dime Talk Show. And she is in the space where it is male dominated. So I'm really excited about this new guest. But it is that time. It is Dime time. And we welcome you, our viewers, to this amazing show where we're going to talk about investments. But before we talk about investments, Joy, who are you?
Yeah, as I was telling them, I'm a woman
Tell
who
our
wears so
viewers.
many hats. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yes, and I want to thank everybody who's listening us. If you can send us chat, you can also tell us where you are.
You are frozen.
And also we know your location so that we are able to also network with you and have a conversation here, a great talk. We have a chat, you'll see it here with us. So as I said, I'm Joy Zenz, the founder of African Women in Europe and African Women in Trade, and as well as Africa Market in Europe. I'm a woman who wears a lot of hats, and as well as a chair lady right now of the Awe Circle, and so much going on at the moment. So welcome everyone. And looking forward to the discussion for today.
And I am Dr. Lucy McKenzie, Chair and co-founder of Kenya North America Diaspora Circle. I'm also co-owner of Sauti Call Center here in Nairobi, Kenya, as well as a farmer and many other things that I do. So it is a pleasure to host this Dime Talk show with my friend Joy, all the way from Germany. Technology is amazing, Joy. Do you imagine that? You're
Yeah,
in Germany and I'm in Kenya. You know, you're in Europe and I'm in Africa, and we're just about to host somebody who's in North America. How cool is that?
I don't know whether we lost you. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, it must have been maybe on my side.
Yes, I'm saying technology is amazing because you're in Europe, I'm in Africa, and we're about to host somebody who's in North America. How cool is that?
Wow, wow. We've gone global and as well as digitalized and you name it. And we are leading in this area and we're happy to get our guests
Yes.
rolling. And I can see some few people are joining us now and feel free to tell us where you're listening us from and share on your platform because
Where they're
today we have
watching us
to,
from.
yes, we have to play the drums as our guest comes in as we introduce her, and I'll let Dr. Duty to do that as I check out on you on the platform to see whether all of you can hear as well, and you're looking forward to having a great
Mm,
discussion. The lady in yellow,
welcome,
welcome.
welcome, Madame Jane. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you, Dr. Lucy. Thank you,
Hello, Jane.
Joy.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Miss Jane?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you well.
Can she
I can
hear
hear you.
Oh,
us?
I can
yes,
hear
I
her as
can.
well.
I can hear you.
I think your side, the internet is very slow. There's a delay on your side, but go ahead.
All
Hi,
right.
Miss Jane.
Hi, Dr. McKenzie. Can you hear me? I can hear Joy clearly.
But you can't hear me?
I can hear you, but I think you have a problem hearing me.
Okay. Joy, I'll let you go ahead with having Madame Jane introduce herself. Let me check on things on my end.
Thank you so much. We can hear you actually very well at the moment. Thank you. Introduce yourself. We want to hear more about your business and who you are as well. I hear you're so we were thinking you're in Kenya right now according to the video, and now you're in another country. I can see marketing is doing great. Please introduce yourself.
All right. My name is Jane Baiyu, the founder and CEO of Amara Realty Company Limited, based in Kenya. Currently, I'm in the US. I'm in Birmingham City. That's where I came in yesterday. Visited Chicago a few days ago. And I'm an accountant by profession. So I didn't start the real estate business right away. I'm an accountant by profession, practiced for many years, headed finance departments. And here I am in the real estate business at Amara
I
Realty.
know. It's really, and
Yes.
why Amara? What's the why the name? And because last time we had somebody here talking about they put their name on it. So what's the secret behind Amara name?
Amara simply means grace. Yeah, and that's the reason why I chose the name Amara, because of the meaning, grace. And in life, you can't do much if you don't have the grace of God. So that's a reason, and the reason behind the name Amara.
Wow, wow. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for that. And I was going throughout your website yesterday. I did a little bit of a teaser to encourage people to come today.
Yes.
And if you are one of us listening to us here, you did hear what she is doing, especially in the real estate, because some people think about when you think about properties, we have men dominating that area, and actually, so you are seeing women really getting into that area. Could you tell
Mhm.
us how you got into this industry so that people understand your background as well?
Okay, for me, the real estate industry has been a passion for many years. I started thinking about it when I was in my 20s, when I was very young. And I remember one of my bosses used to call me Jane the Realtor. In Kikuyu, Jane Wamegoda.
Ah,
At that
that's
time, it was, I think, 24 years.
wow.
Yeah, I was about 24 years. And that's when I started having, feeling that I really need to transit into that space at some point in my life. Uh, and that's a dream that never went. And in about 2009, that's when it started coming back alive, and I started doing something about it. I started investing in land. But for the business, I launched it in 2015.
Okay, so that
Yeah,
means it's not in 2015. So we are talking about 5 years. That's a very good time. I
yeah.
mean, you have tell us a little bit about. So, what are those achievements? I'm sure people are already eager to know. I can see here some from Germany. Hello, there's somebody else greeting here from Chioma from Germany. Welcome, welcome. Invite your friend. We have very good offers here, and keep sharing with your friends as well because you don't want to miss out. So yeah, tell us a little bit about your products because I was on your platform, really beautiful, and together with Lucy, right? She came to see your product.
Yeah,
Tell us a little
yeah.
bit about your products.
All right. So currently we do have Nanyuki. We have some plots that are remaining in Nanyuki. We have two projects. We have Praise Gardens and we have Victory Gardens. Currently, Praise Gardens we have sold out, so we are left with the Victory Gardens.
Oh,
And it's an amazing place in Nanyuki. One of the things that I love about Nanyuki is the serenity of that place. When you go to Nanyuki, you feel like you're in a different part of Kenya altogether. You actually don't feel like you're in Kenya. You feel like you're somewhere in Cape Town or, an exotic city. That's the way it feels when you get to Nanyuki town. And that's the reason why, as Amara Realty, we're investing in Nanyuki, and that's why we're inviting you to come and be partakers of Nanyuki. And yeah, so our project is Victory Gardens in Nanyuki, and we've subdivided 100 by 100. And I was telling Dr. Lucy, the reason why we go for 100 by 100, other
mm-hmm,
than the typical 50 by 100, is to allow
mm-hmm.
people to have space. Because when you have 100 by 100, you can do so much with it. And that's a reason why we go for that. So we've subdivided 100 by 100, and they are very well priced. Very, very well priced. Our projects have already been fenced, and we are offering them at only 380,000 shillings if somebody's paying cash.
Wow, 380,000 shillings for 100 by 100 in Nanyuki. Did you guys hear that? Put a mark there on the chat if you're hearing these points, because we're going to be talking. You're not yet there. Put that price there, and then we're going to discuss more with Jane to give us the offers for today. And don't leave this stage today because you're going to get more into that. So 308 for 10 by 10 in Nanyuki. Where else are you as well?
We do have projects in Ruiro as well.
Mm-hmm.
We have done, this year we have done about 5 projects in Ruiro, and we have one that will be launched next week.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to launch it next week in Ruiro. Again, 100 by 100 in Ruiro. And we call it Ruiro East. It's the eastern part of Ruiro. Basically,
Okay.
it's a Ruiro part that, or the Kiambu County part that borders Machakos County and Nairobi County. That's how you get there. It's an amazing place. It's a place that is opening up very quickly. We have the Greater Eastern Bypass, proposed Greater Eastern Bypass that is going to cut through Ruiro East.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to make it an amazing place. And right now, we've had the county government paying a lot of attention to that part of Ruiro. Initially, there were no roads, there was nothing, but now they are grading all the roads. So they're opening up the area. So if somebody wants to invest in Ruiro, Ruiro East is a place to go.
Wow. So
Yes,
right now, so you have a new place coming up in Roiro that I hear.
yes,
That one,
yes.
the offers are still to come, right?
We
In the
have an indication of how it's going to look like.
yeah.
But we're going to launch it maybe in a day or two. But the main launch is next week. Yes.
So you're not
So
gonna give us a tip. I mean, hello.
no. I can't give you a tip. Yeah, the price points 2 million for somebody who is
Okay.
paying cash and 1.4 million for somebody who is paying installments.
So 2 million for cash, and
No,
the
no,
other
no,
one was
1.2. 1.2
1.2
million.
cash and installment 2
Yes.
million. Did you hear that,
1.4.
guys? Oh,
1.4.
sorry.
Yes.
The price is going high the more I ask.
You can make it 2 billion though.
Normally, our show, when we ask, it goes down. So there
It
you
looks
go.
like it's already appreciating as we talk.
I know it's unbelievable, and I'm really thrilled because of that. Because of when we talk about property, because there's something else that I want to also understand also from your side, your views about properties, because this is a land that you want people to invest to build houses, right? 100 by 100. Somewhere you go farming, right? Is where you want people to build houses. And
Yes.
what is the experience with the diaspora at the moment in this area? Because they're very sensitive people, I can tell you that, because we have been damaged a lot. We have a very bad
Yes.
issues that are coming, even when we to do with land. I was telling Dr. Lucy, we have to do due diligence before we bring anybody in on the platform, because our members really are looking at what we do, and our our our
Mm.
our our due diligence has to be perfect. So tell us, how is your experience in that area? Thank you. Lucy is also back as well, as we
Yeah.
continue with that question. As we
Okay.
continue.
Let me first of all start with my experience with the diaspora people. My first interaction with the people from the diaspora was in 2016. Uh, that was when I started interacting with people from particularly the US. That's where I started. And the sentiments I was getting is, Jane, we can't invest back home because we have tried. We send money to people back home, and at the end of the day, we end up getting absolutely nothing. So that was a cry that I received. In fact, there's a couple I met in their 60s, and they were telling me they have been here for over 20 something years and they have never bought anything back in Kenya. So we began a journey with them, and so far from me, they have bought about 4 plots. So, and they have bought from other people who have, other reputable farms that have come up. So basically, I think what was lacking at that point was a company that is credible, that can come in between and help the people in the diaspora invest safely. They don't have to go through the people back home. They can send money directly to the company and they will get their titles. And that's where Amara Realty comes in, to bridge that gap and to help and assist the people back in the diaspora to invest safely and have their peace of mind. Now, the other thing about the real estate, because it's good for somebody to visualize, why do we insist in the real estate? Back in 2009, I told you my dream began quite a while back. But in 2009, I remember 2009, 2010, I think it was about 2010. I remember picking a newspaper because I wanted to buy a parcel of land within the rural environment. And I took a newspaper, and an acre of land near the proposed bypass. That time, the eastern bypass had not been built. It was just proposed. An acre was going for 400,000 back then, to 2010, about 2009, 2010. It was going for 400,000. Today, the same acre of land, you not get it for less than 40 million. So that's a reason why we tell people, look at land as a safe way of investing and a way where you can grow your wealth. A quarter acre there was 120. Today, a quarter acre there will be about 15 million, 12, 15 million. That's a price range for quarter an acre within that area. So whenever somebody talks to you about the real estate, look at it as a way of growing your wealth. Because today you're buying a quarter acre, let's say for 380,000 shillings in Nanyuki. In a few years, you'll be selling it for double, 3 times the money. There is no other investment that will help you grow your wealth in such a manner or at such a rate. A lady friend of mine bought 3 acres in Nanyuki a while back in 2009 for 105,000. 3 acres for 105,000. Now, part of it she gave to the brother. The brother subdivided that parcel of land, and today he was selling an eighth of an acre in April for 1.8 million. So, real estate is a place to be. So, when we talk to you about real estate, get excited. Get excited about it. Start the journey. And it's never late for anybody to start a journey. Never late. It doesn't matter whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 60s, anytime you can start. Back to you, Joy.
Awesome. So, Madam Jane, I had
Yes.
380,000 gets me 100 by 100.
Yes.
What else does this land have? You know, is it just bare land, or are there amenities that are already in place? So, what does 380,000 get me?
380,000 will get you your parcel of land that is well secure. It's already gated. We have security in place. So basically what that means is 2 years down the line, you want to come and see your parcel of land. You will not start going through the bushes to try and figure out where was I shown my land. You'll be able to identify your land with ease because it's already secured
Okay.
and we have security in place.
And this land has individual titles, or is
Oh,
it a mother
yes.
title?
No, this land has individual titles. So basically what that means is that once you have finished paying for your land, we'll be able to embark on the transfer process. And usually we request for about 60 days to be able to transfer the land.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. You talked about the return on investment on land that was by the bypass, and you also talked a little bit about the return on investment on land that was bought for 105,000 and
Yeah.
was subdivided into an eighth. So what
Yes.
would you say the return on investment would be for somebody who would be buying land from you in Amara, in Nanyuki, or in Ruiru, or wherever else you have land?
Okay. I would not be able to put a specific amount. However, the only thing I can guarantee is the growth is exponential. It is it land appreciates at a very fast rate. Reason being,
Okay.
today when you go and buy land at in rural with the current level of infrastructure, the truth is infrastructure is
Mhm.
growing, and the more people build, the more the roads are put up, the more we have different amenities coming into that place, the more the land appreciates. Today, I can sell you a quarter for 1 million. And in another 6 or 7 months or 8 months, it's already at 2 million, depending on the rate of growth of infrastructure.
Okay. So
Yeah,
if
but the
I
guarantee is that it grows.
Mhm.
Yes,
The guarantee is what?
the land appreciates.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so if somebody is in the diaspora and they buy the
Mhm,
land from you,
mhm,
how do you make sure that they get the title delivered to them where they are? Or do they
mhm.
have to wait until they visit Kenya to get the title? What is your process?
What happens is that people have different preferences. There are those who say, okay, when my title is ready, here is my mailbox, kindly mail it to us. Others, they say, I will be sending my sister or my mom to come and pick it. So depending on how somebody wants to access their titles, we facilitate. So if you want your title mailed to you, we mail it to you. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter. And we do it at our cost.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah.
Joy, do you have a question?
Okay,
Miss
Joy, I
Joy.
can't hear you. You're
I
muted.
think I muted myself.
There.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just thinking, really enjoying this conversation because you're touching a very, very special place for so many women here who like buying land. And I
Yes.
always tell my women, please, women, hey, you can buy so many lands and we don't even know where it is, like state aid capital. I tell them go do something on their land. So how do you encourage them also apart from just buying land? What can they do on these pieces of land,
Mm-hmm.
especially in this Nanyuki and 100 by 100? I think you can do smart farming, you can grow strawberry. I'm thinking very wide. So what opportunities are or what offers do you offer? Or even build houses? What exactly do you encourage them to do when they come to buy this land?
Once somebody buys the land, we always encourage people. Okay, there are people who buy for speculative reasons, but there are others who buy because they would want to settle in the near future. So once somebody has bought, we encourage them, come and do something. Fence your plot, plant, even if you want to plant some trees, some fruits in that piece of land, so that at least you're giving it value. There are people who say, okay, I will do some bit of chicken farming. You can do that. You can
Mm-hmm.
grow your fruits. You can do something with it, because again, we don't want somebody to just buy land and leave it to just lie bare for X number of years. You can work with it, even as you wait to do the grand thing that you want to do, whether it is to build, whether you want it to appreciate and sell it at a later date. You can still use it to maximize on the value of that land. So you can do some bit of
Yes.
farming, chicken farming. I see a lot of people doing some chicken farming, some
Ah,
zero grazing, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Well,
fruits. Particularly, please
that
plant something.
yes.
Plant your
That's
trees,
amazing, and I'm
plant
I'm
your fruit.
seeing
Yeah,
quite a number of comments coming through that the those who are watching are enjoying the feedback that you're giving us.
yeah,
So tell us, Jane, from start to finish, what
yes.
would be the process?
From start to finish, number one, you've had the information. That's a starting point.
Mhm.
So you know there's a parcel of land that is on offer in Nanyuki, for example. The next thing
Okay.
would be, there are people who say, I want to send somebody, particularly those in the diaspora, they can't be able to come and view for themselves. So they will say, I'll send somebody to come and view for me that particular parcel of land. So you would send somebody. We always encourage, if you have seen the land, you like what you have heard and what you have seen, book it, because by the time you get somebody to come and view, you might come and find the parcel of land is already sold. So
Yes.
book with a small amount and then send somebody to come and view for you. If you like it, then pay the difference, and we start the process. Also, we encourage somebody. Here we are, Amara. We have told you that we have this land, it is in our name. We encourage somebody to do their due diligence. So you can take a copy of our title and go and do a search, so that you verify that actually this land is in the name of Amara. Okay? And then once you have so you see the land, or you get to know that we have a parcel of land, you have an interest, you put up a deposit, we do a sale agreement. After you have done the due diligence, we do a sale agreement, and from there we work within the terms that we have agreed upon in the sale agreement. So if we have agreed you pay cash, you pay cash. If it's installments, you pay in installments. And once you have completed paying the amount that you're supposed to pay, then we will go ahead and do the processing of the title.
oh wow, yeah, that's quite interesting. I think we lost Lucy a little bit there. If you're still
She's
there, let
back.
us know. Yeah, it's so the process is quite it sounds quite good. And I see you're also coming to the diaspora themselves. So like now,
Yes.
tell us what you're doing there. So let us know, how are you meeting the people? Are you having a one-to-one, or is it, okay, now it's during COVID? How are you coming to, like, say you come to, I tell you, come to Europe and meet the people, because as we know, Africans really like to see and touch and things like that. How are you meeting them right now in the US, in case some of them are here in the US? How do you get into contact to do the fast movement? Because I know the actual getting people to really do their work, to start buying, you have to do a lot of marketing, and that's what we're here for. So how are you doing it there in the US at the moment?
So at the moment, I'm doing it virtually. However, I'm planning to visit some few cities. I'll be going to Seattle tomorrow. So I think there I'll meet people one-on-one, physical contact. So I have people I've reached out to, those who have been part of the journey with Amara. So so tomorrow we'll have a physical meeting, but I have been doing it virtually. Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
just to take a short break, some people who don't really know what we are talking about, the ones who are joining now, let's just give them a little bit of your work and where you, where Dr. Lucy came to do her due diligence. And I think that was a good idea to really put it there so that people can come and show, because we have to do all this work at the back end, and we're lucky that she's there at the moment, so she could do that and also get to know people, that they can also reach you at the Amara Realty, www. Everything is there copied. I mean, the word "the realty" that's really a tongue twister for me.
It's a tongue twister for many.
So we just keep that one there. That one, realty.co.ke. You'll find all this information. Just pin on it. I'm gonna put it as well here on chat, so that you can also look at it as we are speaking and start throwing your questions in here as we go on. So you're gonna take a short break and share with you, what is all this about Amara Realty, and what are the offers they are offering there? So take a sit back, and as you share with others, and we get back again with the next questions.
Hi, Dr. Lucy, and welcome.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Thank you so much, Jane, for inviting me to Amara Ridge Victory Gardens in Nanyuki, and the weather is fabulous.
We have Amara Victory Gardens and Amara Praise Gardens. Those are two projects in Nanyuki. And I think when you come to Nanyuki, you feel like you've come to a different part of the world. Amara Victory Gardens is 17 kilometers from Nanyuki town.
Okay.
You're very near to Mount Kenya Wildlife Homes.
Very nice.
And Molpajeta.
Yes.
In fact, when we were driving here, we could see rhinos from the fence. And I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Good.
How deep do my pockets gotta be?
So what we've subdivided at Amara Victory Gardens and Amara Praise Gardens.
Yes. 100 by 100?
100 by 100.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
How deep? Very shallow. 400 by 100 is only, for this season, 380,000.
Is that a Christmas offer?
That's a Christmas offer.
Really?
Yes.
Man. Yes.
If you're paying in installments, it's 430,000 for 100 by 100. Yeah. For anyone who'd want to reach us, our numbers 0722 748475. You can visit us at our offices at Jewel Complex. Jewel Complex is at Risambu Roundabout, right next to TRM.
Niajiwase. TapTap Send Money Transfer has launched its app in Kenya. Send money to M-Pesa and Kenyan bank accounts. Send money quickly at the best rate. Hassle-free. Available in the UK, France, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany. Tumaki too.
As you all know, when you're buying land, you need to send money, and you wonder how you're going to send to Jane these 300,000 Kenya shillings. That's why we show you where else other means of using without even paying any fee. How cool is that? But today it's about Amara Reality, and to talk about their products. And I'm excited for the next part now, where we are gonna now go more into details. Now, guys, get your paper and pencil. We're now gonna be getting the real price. What are the offers for today? But before I go there, let you do the grilling, and I'll be doing the roasting.
Madam Jane, this is the show where we unveil beautiful offers for our viewers. It is Christmas time, and I am so sure there are some charmers out there who have been looking to buy land. So, what are you giving us for a Christmas offer? Unveil something. It's for a limited time. For a
Normally
limited
it's very
time.
live, and all those people who are listening there, let's do this together, and let us know whether you find the offers nice. Sometimes we don't get all your comments, so we'll try to go to our profiles to get your comments. We've noticed they all don't come up, all of them, but we're checking on that. So go ahead.
Okay. For the first 5 people who book,
Yes.
and they book between today and the end of what's the date today?
Today
In
is
the next
the 17th.
5 days.
I'm writing.
Please do, Joy. 5 days.
Yes, and by
5
by
days.
the way,
Let's check the calendar.
For those who want their people to go and visit, we have a site visit tomorrow. That's
Okay.
the 18th. Yes, we have a site visit tomorrow. We can arrange for that so that they can go and see and make up their mind.
So tomorrow is the 18th, guys. It's Saturday, so 18th. But a bit
Yes.
short notice, my dear. You might have to give us a
I think Jane, you should take it all the way to Christmas Day.
Now,
but let's hear the offer first.
Let's hear the offer first. Let's hear the offer first.
Yeah, because we need already the offer I've given is a Christmas offer. So we are talking about an offer upon another offer.
Okay,
so for
let's
the 5 people
we'll give
one. For the 5 people, we'll give them a 370 instead of 380.
370,000
Yes.
Kenya shillings instead of
380.
380. Guys, and we have that forever, right?
No, 5 days.
5
days, but it's Christmas.
5 days
Nobody
anyway.
buys land during Christmas. We cannot 5 days in the middle of Christmas. So we have to put it until the end of December.
For 5 plots. That should even go today.
5 days, you said.
Yes.
And 5 days from
I'm
now.
even extending it. It should be 2 days.
5 days is the middle of
from
Christmas.
Now to Christmas, she's giving us until Christmas Eve. So
that's all right. Christmas Eve
Christmas
it is.
Eve.
Christmas
So
Eve it
that
is.
is 24th.
24th.
Well, it depends where you are. Germany, Christmas Eve is not 24th. Christmas is on 24th. Honestly, in Germany,
we are talking about Kenya. Don't talk about Germany.
Hey,
we are talking about Kenya.
that. You talk about US. We are for the Europe, guys. Honestly, in Germany, Christmas is celebrated on 24th, not 25th. And you can second me, my dear Germans who are listening.
So in that case, your Christmas Eve is 23rd.
Oh, we make it even shorter. Oh dear.
So you better stick to the 25th.
Oh dear. The 24th.
24th, yes. Christmas Eve, 24th, yeah.
We have tried, guys. So 24th, I would have liked 26th at least. You have rested, but we go to 24th, which is on a Friday.
It's Friday,
exactly like today.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just to mention, that's a cash offer. So somebody who books and wants to pay in installments, it will be 420.
Okay.
Yeah. And please don't come on 26th and say you want the same price.
We are still on the 24th. Deadline is 370,000 10 by 10 cash.
100 by 100.
Sorry,
100
what did I say?
10 by
100
10.
by 100
Yes, a quarter acre.
370,000 Kenya shillings cash.
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, I hope you have been digging, you have been saving. Yeah. And if it's
They
not
have.
cash,
The chamas.
and if it's not cash, so installment, it's how much?
420 payable in 4 months.
Payable in 4 months.
Yes.
Okay, it's recorded, guys.
Not
And we
bad.
are really happy for this because it helps a lot of people to make this, because there are a lot of chamas who have so many land, and this particular one is the one you said it's at Roiro. Am I right? East?
No, this is
No,
in Nanyuki.
in Nanyuki.
So this is what they are. Okay, this is not the one that is released. So it's the one that is already on the
Ongoing.
ground. Ongoing. Okay.
Yes.
Nanyuki, guys, you have it. And now we go to Roiro. You didn't see before you are here. Let me brief the others. There is a new plot place that is being released in, I think, tomorrow or the next day, one of the days. And instead of announcing that, we can also hear a little bit about it, so that you guys who will not be there tomorrow and the next day to hear, the offers of Ruiro. So back to you, Jane.
So the offers for Roiro remain at 1.2 cash and 1.4 in installments.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1.2.
Yes.
We 1.2 for the same 100 by 100.
100 by
right?
100, yes.
So 1.2 cash and installment
1.4 million.
1.4 million. So these are our offers.
Yes, and this is an introductory price actually. And one of the things I would want to mention is that for this particular parcel of land, that part of Roiro is basically black cotton, but for this particular parcel has red soil.
Wow.
So yes, so that makes it easier.
So explain to us, what's the difference between the two? Some of us are diaspora say they're too long. What's the difference?
Okay, when it comes to the type of soil, it also dictates how, particularly with the foundation, how much you'll spend on the foundation if you're building. If you have a place that has black cotton, you have to excavate it, all of it, so that you're able to, until you get to the stone, so that you're able to build and your building stands and is surely founded. The beauty with that area, even if it's black cotton, the stone profile is usually just a few feet. So you don't have to really, really excavate a lot. But now when it comes to red soil, it's easier to build because you don't have to excavate it. Yeah, you just have to now build, put up the structure for your foundation and put your pillars. You don't have to excavate the soil out. So that's a difference. For black cotton, you have to remove it, all of it, from the whole area that you want to set your house. You have to make sure that there's no black cotton soil in that place. So that's a difference. So it makes it easier. You don't have to do a lot of excavation when you have red soil, or when you're actually building on a rock. The rock makes it easy for you to build because basically the foundation is already laid for you.
Oh,
yes,
very nice.
Yeah.
So you guys, you had that. You have the offer of I've been writing, and I'm hoping I'm writing correct here. 10 by 10.
No, 100 by 100.
Why am I saying 10 by 10? Where is it 10 coming
Where
from?
is the
Too
10
tired
coming
for
from?
Friday. I think it's Friday. Guy, hello, Joy, wake up. You have to energy for today before the day end. It's not over. So 100 by 100. This we are going to Roiro. That's the last one that it's just coming up in 2 days. Roiro East. So we, instead of cash, 2.4 million cash. So we got 1.2 million Kenya shillings cash. Okay. And then we also got, if you're gonna pay installment, instead of the cash was 1 point. Now I'm
The
mixing
cash
all of
offer
them.
is 1.2. The installment offer is 1.4 if somebody is paying within a year.
Good.
Let
You
me
know
make
what?
it easier.
We're gonna write it to you. You guys, you know what we're gonna do, Lucy, as usual? We're gonna send them to our email as soon as they register on the link we give them so that we have the exact
Yes.
details. So that
Yes.
you will make sure that it's detailed properly for you. And you can see there's so many offers there so that we enjoy the
Yes.
whole package. The link has been shared. I can see has been shared there on the chat. I'll share with you again here if I would be able to do that, so that you have this information. But it's a long link. What we'll do, check on the WhatsApp, not on the WhatsApp, on the chat. I think we are all over right now. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube as well. So we're gonna share with you there as well, so that you have all the details so that we don't mess up the mathematics here. And you know me, and I would go for the cheapest offer to offer you guys. So that's why we insist that when you register with the Dime Talk Show, we keep sending this to you to your email. So we have a form that you can fill in and go on. So we are seeing some questions coming up, by the way, before we go to the closing side. And I think, are we happy with the offers, or have we missed a land somewhere, Lucy?
No, I think we got good offers, especially in Ruiro. That is a hot cake right now. A lot of people are looking for land and scooping it as soon as they get it. So if you've been looking for land in Ruiro, you have a partner here with Amara Realty, and I hope that you get to scoop up the piece while it is still hot at the 1.2 million cash price and the 1.4 of our installments for a whole year. I think that's still a fantastic deal.
So I'm
So
seeing
Joy,
here
do we have questions?
Yes, I'm seeing here a question from Helen Guayumba. How far is the land from Nanyuki town?
17 kilometers.
It's about 17 kilometers.
Okay, so it's 17
So basically
kilometers.
15 minutes drive and you're there.
So I see the other question is, how do you book to get to, I think that's how do you book to get these great offers? I think that's the question. And we'll be sharing with you the link right now on that chat. And I'm on your profile, Lucy. If you want to see the question, some of the questions don't come to us directly. That's why I'm looking for them also on YouTube and also other places. Have you spotted any other question?
If there's any questions on my personal site, I will definitely share the link of how they can reach us on the Dime Talk Show. That way we can send a comprehensive list to Jane and her team to make sure that by the 24th, those who will have booked will get the price, because we want everybody to get the lower price, of course. And for a quarter acre in Nanyuki at 370, I think you are getting a really good deal. So it's not an eighth of an acre for the same price. So we are getting a quarter acre at the much lower price. So thank you so much, Jane, for that offer to our viewers.
Yes.
Joy, do we have any other questions on the
No,
chat?
I don't think the others were more comment. I can see great comments here that keen on the offer from Mercy. Good to see you people. Great offers as well. I had shared a little bit there. We got here. I think I mentioned that one from Wanyaga. Dr. Lucy, Joy, and Jane, great to see you, listen to you. So there's a few more people coming up also in the hello, my name is somebody listening in Germany. So thank you so much for those who are responding from our side. And those one who are going to listen to this again, we know this time of the hour, you're either coming out from work, busy with your cooking, but these offers are there for you. So I think that's for now. I can hand over to you. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
All right, Ms. Jane.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure hosting you. So what are your parting shots for our viewers?
Okay. One of the things I would want to tell the viewers is that it's never late to start investing. When you get the information, it's a time to start. It doesn't matter your age, start now. And one of the things the other thing I would want to say is always have something that is going on. Always have an investment because that helps you save your money. When you leave your money in the bank, you will eat it. I can guarantee you, you will eat it. So invest in something that you will see in the future. And if you want to reach me, you can get me on WhatsApp. And my phone number is 0722 748475. 0722 748475 or +254 722 748475. You can reach me on that number on WhatsApp for now that I'm in the US. When I get back home, you can reach me on all modes. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Jane, for joining us on this Dime Talk show on this amazing Friday. And we hope that you will enjoy your visit while you're in the US. Visit all the states, eat all the burgers you can eat. And hopefully this offer is not just for those who are here in Kenya. It is for everybody who gets to watch the show and is able to enjoy the discounts up to the 24th of this month.
Yes.
Thank you for the Christmas offer. Thank you, and we pray that you have a wonderful Christmas with your family out there in the US. And Ms. Joy, what are your parting words? You're muted. You're talking. We can't hear you.
Ted, I know. I'm always muted here. Today, this is not my Friday today anyway, and I know why. So it's a great honor to have you here, also to hear about special lands for us women who like investing back at home. And what we are bringing you here, our listeners, we have done a lot of due diligence around it. As you can see, we take our time. So these offers are for you. Reach out to them, take advantage of them. And I'm sure Jane will be coming back here soon telling us, yeah, great. Oh, yeah, that lady. There's some people who came here and bought everything. And this will be like, Jane will be happy to bring more for us here. And the whole idea about women, we also like supporting women. So whatever you do, supporting her, you're also supporting yourself and building generation wealth for your family and your children. So this is something that we are building up. We work so hard, and we want something for ourselves to give back to the community as well, because we want to buy this land. Sometimes you start the agri, but please do something on that land. As you heard, it's a very fertile land. You can do a lot of things, farming, and there's quite a lot you can do. That. Thank you very much, Jane, for what you're doing. And you're looking forward to whenever you have something else, reach out to us as quick as possible, because our women, and I'm very sure after this, they're all running for you as we speak. And we will be sending some to you as well through the forms and encourage them. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Lucy.
Well, thank you so much, Joy.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It's really been a pleasure. You are the first lady that we have hosted on our Dime Talk show. So it is good to support a fellow woman who is working in the space that is male dominated and doing well. So we want to support you just as much as you're going to support our women and our men who are going to be your new clients. So with that, we want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Just before we go there.
Just before we go? Oh, is there somewhere else we're going?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We have so much special offer. Thank you. We have heard from Jane, and we are so excited and for her work that she's done. And guess what? There's more coming, right? Because don't forget, we have this Friday. It's special Fridays, right? And the whole idea is to bring as much as special offers that are going out. And we have already somebody coming up for next time. Do we want to announce that so that they get prepared? That's also very...
We should, because it's in a very short period of time. We're going. I mean, look at how we are picking up, and we thought we're going to only be able to host once a month, but the interest is there, and so we will host as soon as we are able to get as many clients and as many deals as we can to communicate to our diaspora people. So, do you want to announce who's coming next?
And you know what? I have even already something for them. I will not say it. They'll say it themselves. How cool is that?
What is it? What is it? Who is it?
Let's see. Guys, open up your ears. This is a special one. Nothing to do with lands. Nothing to do with everything. Something very important. Very important for all of us in this world. And as soon as I get it for you, they'll come open. They'll tell you exactly what they will be coming to do. And it's about health. There you go.
Yes.
Caring for your loved ones while far can be.
You can't buy land when you're really unhealthy, because you need to be able to enjoy your land even after you buy it. So health is quite important.
Yes. Now let's hear from them.
Caring for your loved ones while far can be challenging. Are you a Kenyan, Nigerian, or Ghanaian supporting family back at home? Or do you live in a city and support family away from you? We know you care. We care too. Introducing Diaspora Care, an easy way to pay for healthcare services. Say no to the frustration, mistrust, inconvenience, and expensive way to transact. Pay now stress-free in easy steps. 1. Download the Diaspora Care app. 2. Register as a supporter. 3. Attach your card or load your wallet via mobile money. 4. Add a beneficiary. Pay for your beneficiary's medication from the comfort of your phone. Enjoy speed, high speed of transaction, affordability, low cost of transactions, accountability, wallet management, trust, guarantee that the money is spent on actual medical services and no other things, convenience, transact from your mobile phone, quality care, guarantee quality medication, be in control. Get medication invoices real time and pre-approve how much you spend on your loved one's care. Living abroad? Feel at home with Diaspora Care. Download the app on Google Play Store or iOS. For more information, visit www.diasporacare.com or send an enquiry through hello@diasporacare.com.
Wow.
Did you see that? Oh,
I saw that.
Hey, the list is huge. The information you're going to be given, health, and this time for our people back at home. And that will be our guest for next time. But this today is not about us, it's about Amara, and we are really excited about that and the offers we're going to share with you straight away about more details on that. So I think that's a good ending, isn't it, Lucy? Do we need to add anything about what's coming up?
Nothing else to add, but I think for those who may have missed something about Amara, maybe you can let them see it one more time.
Exactly. So that will be coming towards now. And also don't forget to use tap send, right? How to send your money. Use the tap send, use the code DimeTalk, and you get €10 discounted, and 10 and 20. I think you got $20. You're always going higher and higher. Now you got 20. Hey,
girl, you gotta learn how to bargain for your end.
I think I need to top up my grade. Now I think we need to get Jane back here. For now, that's it for today, guys. See you next Friday, and it was lovely to have you all.
Absolutely. Mwah.
Hi, Dr. Lucy, and welcome.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Thank you so much, Jane, for inviting me to Amara Ridge Victory Gardens in Nanyuki, and the weather is fabulous.
We have Amara Victory Gardens and Amara Praise Gardens. Those are two projects in Nanyuki. And I think when you come to Nanyuki, you feel like you've come to a different part of the world.
Yes.
Amara Victory Gardens is 17 kilometers from Nanyuki town.
Okay.
You're very near to Mount Kenya Wildlife Homes.
Very nice.
And Molpajeta.
Yes.
In fact, when we were driving here, we could see rhinos from the fence. And I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Good.
How deep do my pockets gotta be?
So what we've subdivided at Amara Victory Gardens and Amara Praise Gardens
Yes,
is
100 by 100?
100 by 100.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
How deep? Very shallow. 400 by 100 is only, for this season, 380,000.
Is that a Christmas offer?
That's a Christmas offer.
Really?
Yes.
Ah, man. Yes.
If you're paying in installments, it's 430,000 for 100 by 100. Yeah. For anyone who'd want to reach us, our numbers 0722 748475. You can visit us at our offices at Jewel Complex. Jewel Complex is at Risambu Roundabout, right next to TRM.
It was nice seeing you, Miss Joy.